What's up, everyone? I got some Popeyes right here. Got some, just good old leg and thigh right here, and also a chicken sandwich with biscuit. Also got mashed potatoes on the side right here. So yeah, let's get into it. Mhm. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Rick and Morty episode 7. So actually, I haven't watched Rick and Morty for these past couple of weeks, but I just recently caught up, and I'm glad to say, even though that there was a long break between since episode 5 of the season, actually, in my opinion, it was worth the wait. Definitely see, I don't know, in my opinion, this later half of this season has greatly improved compared to the other seasons, in my opinion. So, in this episode, the episode opens up with Rick and Morty separating from these parasite alien looking creatures. And formerly they were on their face, right? And on this planet, they see that all these other races of species are infected by these aliens with their masks on the face. And it's revealed that these aliens are reproduced at a rapid rate. And the way they do that is they implant, much like in reference to the Alien movies, if you're a fan of that franchise, they implant an egg in the body, but instead of coming off of the belly, the eggs come out through the other end, if you know what I'm saying. And uh, these aliens pretty much have a very short lifespan. They don't live typically too long. And as Rick and Morty are, escaping from this planet, they do a parody of other movies as well. So they're on this ship, and Morty pulls like a Star Wars Chewbacca thing. You know how the Millennium Falcon, there's like a turret underneath the ship. So he spins around that so fast and shooting down all these other ships and stuff like that. And then as about when they're about to leave the planet, they also see two large towers, and they actually have sympathy. They don't actually bomb the towers, if you know the reference to 9/11. So they just leave it there. But they do a drive-by bombing, and they call it the Pearl Harbor, which is it's so hilarious. And then so they Rick and Morty arrive back home on Earth, and Beth makes a very good suggestion saying that, hey, where's Summer? And Rick and Morty completely forgot where Summer was. And Morty says that, oh, she's just really tired. She's taking a nap right now. And I think after dinner, they rush back to the ship and try to head back to their planet. And Rick says that, if all the adventures, I never do redos or revisit other planets that I've visited before. So when upon arriving back on the planet, they find out that Summer is actually the queen of all these aliens now. So we get a little flashback of how Summer became the queen. So at first, just like all the other aliens, they tried to force her to become one of them as well. But Summer had a toothpick on her, and every time these aliens were trying to use her as a host, the toothpick killed them as a result. And then Summer noticed that these aliens, they said that we don't live that long, but we reproduce our rapid rate. And she says that, don't you think that's kind of wrong? Maybe you guys should try to live longer and actually have a life. And then she opens this species' eyes, and they praise her as their queen. And yeah, and she actually kind of likes it there. And then initially, at first, when Rick and Morty arrived, she puts them in the prison temporarily, and then she later visits them later on. And eventually, um, these aliens infected Rick and Morty. Oh, she's yeah. In this flashback, Rick and Morty were infected by these aliens, and then eventually she actually helps them build a civilization, and they have pretty good technological advancements. They created missiles. I guess they were trying to take over the universe or something. And then, Summer says to the alien that's in hold of Morty, saying that, no, we have a replacement for you, and I also want my brother, and I believe probably Rick's body back as my brother and grandfather, right? And the aliens that are in possession of Rick and Morty's bodies at this point, they get into argument, saying that it's been a while since we've seen each other, and in the end they just missed each other, right? And then they go on to this little nasty thing, they were making out and stuff like that, which is pretty eye popping, to say the least, in my opinion. Okay, let's eat some more right here. Okay, so fast forwarding to how Rick and Morty somehow escape the aliens' grasp on their faces. So these two aliens, they love each other, and they're thinking about running away. And by accident, the aliens who's possessing Morty, one of the tentacles becomes loose, and Morty regains a little of his consciousness back. And as a result, he's trying to take off the alien off his face, and Rick is slowly awaking as well. And both of them, with the help of Rick's laser gun, he shoots the aliens off. So now we're back to where Rick and Morty are in the prison. So Summer pays them a little visit, and she comes up with a plan to get them out of this mess. So there's like a whole council of these aliens, and they're holding some sort of trial. And Summer, as a queen, declares that I will sentence these two individuals to death by sending them into the airship over there. And just to make sure, I'll be also tagging along with them. But this wasn't much of a plan at all. The aliens aren't that stupid, so they catch on. And they said, hey, she's just trying to escape with them, kill them all. And then Morty actually busts out his harmonica, and somehow these sound waves are deadly to these aliens, and it causes them to immediately kill their host and plant their egg right on the spot. So Rick catches on quickly, and somehow I believe he uses some speaker system of some sort and amplifies the sound, causing all aliens to immediately die right then and there. So everyone somehow manages to get back on the ship safely, and they go back home. And as Rick and Morty have gone through quite an adventure, they relax on the couch, trying to sit back and relax and watch some TV. But much to their dismay, their stomach starts rumbling, and then if you remember, they think that maybe the alien had implanted an egg in them, and their stomach growls louder, and just good timing, right? Beth actually steps in, says, "Are you guys okay?" And I'm not sure if Rick said, "This is our final goodbye. I love you." I'm not sure if he said. I think he said, "I love you," but anyways, he said, "Beth, look away. Say goodbye to Morty as well." And then I think Rick and Morty just take off their pants, and they think the alien's coming out, but in reality, they just needed to take a dump really bad, and they just took a dump all over the carpet on the floor. And then Beth's like, "Hey, next time, guys, inform me what's going on your adventures. Give me a little heads up, but you better clean all this crap up the next time I'm here." So yeah, that episode pretty much ends right there. I'm glad to say that this second half of this season is a season 4. If I remember, they definitely took one step up, in my opinion. There's a lot more action. And this is what I really wanted from Rick and Morty. And of course, the foul language and um, these great crude jokes here and there. It's definitely down my alley. But yeah, yeah, I had the chicken sandwich, little chicken right there. Got some leftovers, but could save it for something for later. But anyways, thank you for watching. Peace.